Joining us here at 60 Northbound. My name is June. Today's topic may find some people a little bored, but it will be very useful for others. Today I'd like to discuss reverse mortgages and home equity lines of credit. Now, the reason I want to cover this is that usually by this age, or often by this age, everyone has paid off their home and they have equity in their home. But they may not have other savings to lean on. So this is to give you an idea of how to use the equity in your home to live on or to help you go through these wonderful years. Some prefer to just sell the house and downsize, rent, or whatever, and that is fine. But I'm just going to let you in on a bit of information about reverse mortgages and home equity lines of credit. First of all, please know, because I've heard many people say this, the reverse mortgage company does not take ownership of your house when you put a reverse mortgage on your property. That does not happen, and I want to make sure that's clear. So what I want to do is a little bit, not too detailed. Again, you must speak with a representative of a financial institution or a reverse mortgage company to get more information. I don't want to overly detail this and make it complicated. Typically, for a reverse mortgage, you can do about 55% of the value of your home. And the home equity line of credit, depending on your location, your credit, and your income, maybe even up to 80%. But for this, we're just going to say we're doing it at 50%. So, with a reverse mortgage, if we assume that you want $1,000 a month withdrawn, so you have a house of $500,000, a reverse mortgage of $250,000, your first month you're getting paid that $1,000. So your reverse mortgage is $250,000 less $1,000, so that's $249,000, but they've got to get their interest. So let's just assume it's $50. So now it's $248,950. So just to give you an idea, so you're getting your principal and the interest is coming off. You may not even notice this. It just goes into your account. It's easy. You set it up and it's done. One and done, as many people say. With the home equity line of credit, it is similar but different. So if we use the exact same example, you have a $500,000 home, 50% home equity line of credit, or $250,000, and you want $1,000 a month. You take the $1,000, you actually set up so your home equity line of credit is transferring $1,000 to your bank account. So you set that up. You can set that up usually online. If you're not comfortable with that, you can go to the branch and the branch will help you. However, home equity lines of credit require you to pay an interest on the amount that is outstanding. So in the example we gave where there's a $50 interest, the same would happen. Therefore, you would transfer $1,050 so that your interest is covered by that line of credit. And then the bank or financial institution will take $50 out. So there may be a little extra step, but really, once it's set up, there is nothing to it. Important to note that typically you're going to get close to a 1% difference, 1% lower with the home equity line of credit. Qualifying for it can be difficult when you're only living on retirement income. That is why I recommend, if you are watching this and you're not retired, that you look into it before you retire. So you approach the branch and you say, I'd like to home equity line of credit. for future use, for whatever. And they will base it on your current income. Even though you're retiring next month, you don't have to tell them that. So my advice, if possible, do the home equity line of credit before you leave your employment. Now, which is better? Well, it's a personal thing. What do you think? What are you happy with? Myself, personally, I prefer the home equity line of credit because of the flexibility. Flexibility is really important. So let's just use the same scenario, and now you received $20,000 inheritance from an aunt. Well, now you no longer want that $1,000 coming out for a bit while you use up that $20,000. Maybe that's what you want. With the reverse mortgage, they may be able to accommodate you. You have to look at the fine print. Typically, the contract is set up, and with our example, is set up so that every month it's automatic, $1,000 to the account. With the home equity line of credit, well, you control that. Just stop it. Just go to your app and stop it. If you're not comfortable, go to the branch. You can restart it any time with the home equity line of credit. Definitely need to understand those details of the reverse mortgage, because typically that's not the idea. That's not what they're there for. I just like you to have more flexibility. Conversely, what if you want to take $20,000 out? You want to go to Europe. $20,000, you want to go to Europe and have a good time. With the home equity line of credit, that's a simple thing. Just go to your app, transfer $20,000 from your home equity line of credit to your checking, savings account, whatever. And the money's there. You don't have to talk to anyone. You don't have to review with anyone. It's done. Of course, you can have the interest on that. With the reverse mortgage, I'm not saying it cannot be done, but there are important issues that you have to look at when you sign that contract. Look at everything and discuss everything. But regardless of that, even if you can do it with the reverse mortgage, it's going to require a phone call. It's going to require some paperwork. And I don't know how long that may or may not take. That's why, for me, the home equity line of credit offers you more flexibility. Of course, as we discussed, quite possibly, more than likely, a lower interest rate, which strikes, high on my meter. But I like the flexibility more than the interest rate. So definitely, both are good products. Both are really good to allow you to stay in your home and use the equity in your home to live on. It's wonderful. It's a win-win. It's beautiful. Now, I like the flexibility of the home equity line of credit. Not everyone qualifies for one, and therefore, the reverse mortgage does make sense. Please, whenever you get into either of these, please make sure you ask all the questions up front. Think of them. Google things, review things, talk to your friends. Again, this is June. Thank you for watching 16 Northbound. Please do share, comment, and/or subscribe. Thank you. Have a great week.